If you want to see how I create this beautiful ombre nail, then keep on watching. Hello my loves. Right, I'm going to do a little ombre today. I've done it the same on all nails so that we can just concentrate on one thing. I've already sculpted these clear bases, just using clear acrylic and my sculpting forms. I'm going to go in with this colour, which is Grape Pop. I just really like it. It's a really pretty colour. I thought I'd use that for my ombre nail. I'm using my size 8 brush. I really like a size 8 brush. I know it's small, but I've got small hands and small nails. Now, Grape Pop, it does, what's the word? Marble. But if you keep brushing it, it just all sort of soaks in. So I won't worry about it. It doesn't dry patchy or anything like that. What I can't stand is when you just can't get the colours to merge and they just dry patchy. That would drive me mad. But this is all right because I can sort of paint it on and it tends to... Or you can roll it like this and then paint it on. But either way, it still blends together and it still comes out fine. The trick is, with ombre, is to keep it thin. So you want to work with nicely pigmented colours so that you can get it thin, because you don't know yet how much it's going to take to cover it. Now I'm taking this up about where the natural nail ends. Not as intense with the colour, higher up, but you know, still quite good coverage. So nice and just thin, super duper thin. I'll show you on another nail again. Can't remember if I had any more on this one. Do I stick? Oh, I'll stick a little bit there. Yeah, I remember now. So just, yeah, play with it, merge it together, paint it on. And I guess because it's nice and pigmented, it just evens out nicely. Now don't go in and do your ombre now. Leave it to dry, okay? Don't go in and start playing with it now because you'll have a right mess. I'll show you on this nail again, just a recap. I'm going to place that bead on and just paint it down the nail. Nice and thin. Great coverage. Keep no lumps, no bumps, no bulkiness. It's not necessary. It'll make your life twice as hard. If necessary, work with smaller beads and just build it up. That you don't need tons and tons of product. It will make your life harder. Again, just painting it on. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He's just on my basket next to me. It's my magazine basket, but he's like sleeping in it. And I'm just adding a little bit more there just to build up the colour. There we go. See how thin that is? Still really, really thin. Really happy with that. So I'll do the rest of those and then we'll let them dry. Here we are, as if by magic. And now I'm going to go in with my cover powder. I've chosen Toasted Rose. All these colours are from Glitter Planet, the Nail Mate collection. So I drained the back of that bead slightly because you need that opacity in the colour. So you need the colour to be nice and dense, nice and intense. And then you just take the front of that bead and blend it down. So you're not transferring the whole bead down the nail. You're taking the front end of that bead and smoothing it down, leaving the bulk in the middle, which is going to start blurring and smudging and distorting that colour that you've put down. Then I'll place my cuticle bead on. Again, I drained it a little bit and I'll use the tip of my brush just to tuck that in, look. Tuck it in all the way around and then smooth out the front of that bead again. Tuck it in with the tip of my brush, nice and gently, and then smooth that bead down. And then if I look at it and see any bits that maybe don't quite look right, I'll happily go in and add a little bit more here and there just until I'm happy with the blend. Same on the index finger. So again, my first bead is going to be drained, and then I'm going to place that on that join line. I'm going to quickly just sort of tuck in the front edge of the bead to make sure we don't have a step up near the cuticle, and then pull that bead and blend the front edge down. Okay, and then I'll go in with my next bead. I'll tuck it right in. And then just blend with the front edge of that bead, blend it down. Blend it? Who's blend it? Blend it down. Really, really easy. It can be daunting and frustrating, and you can overlook at it and you can keep going over and over thinking, no, it's not blended enough, it's not enough, it's not right. You will drive yourself mad, because when you actually look at the nail as a whole, it will look good. See, I started getting like that with this. I was adding more and more and more. And then I'll show you a few more bits and bobs. So, same on this now. I'll let you watch, and then if I think of anything to say that's useful, I'll chime in.
Takes control of me. You make me crazier than a lunatic. Liberate, liberate. Don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no time to waste. I'm just like a mermaid. I wanna eat you. So fresh. You know, black swan, no, you refuse. You say jealousy suits me, so I wear it quietly. You turn me into a lunatic. Liberate, liberate. Don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no time to waste. We have got something to say. Don't look at me that way. Feels like I'm underwater, swimming with you. Liberate, liberate. Don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation.
So once they've all dried, I'm going to cap them. Now, I like to just quickly dampen down the nail with a bit of monomer so that when I put that bead on, there's no shadowing, there's no difficulty with adhesion. I've always sort of done that kind of thing, so lest I forget and then I kick myself. But I've taken a bead and I'm going to place it on halfway down the nail, because this is a big nail and a small brush. And then I'll walk that bead down the nail. Everything that I've used will be in the description box, I should say that, along with the link and everything like that. And I have 5% discount code. So yeah, we'll just walk that down the nail. And then if there's any left, we'll use the brush to just swipe it away. And then I'll carry on capping the rest of the nail.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love at one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now, I can't even think straight. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Tell me what choice I have now. I just wanna get it right with you. But if we try to talk about it, our history says we'll just argue.
So I capped the rest of the nails off camera and then filed, because I've done videos on filing and stuff, so yeah. And then we'll get to top coating. So I filed and then I buffed as well. And here they are all filed. Look at that C-curve, it's sexy. Going in with super gloss. Now what I like to do normally is I'll do one nail and then quickly flash cure it for 10 seconds so that it doesn't start to run into the cuticle area. I do that with most top coats. I didn't do it on this one and it started to run, which is so annoying. But it's just me forgetting. But yeah, I love it. I love top coat. I love the shine. I love how it brings the design out and just kind of like says, hello, I'm here. I'm shiny. Right. Well, after this, obviously, I cured the nails for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And then I waited for them to cool down before adding any oils, just so it didn't interfere with the top coat. So I gave it about a minute to cool down and then added some nice cuticle oil. Another thing I don't do is I don't put my cuticle oil on the nail, there's no point. I actually place it more on the finger and then just massage it around the cuticle area, and because my hands get dry. So I tend to more massage it into the hand. And then once I'm done with that, there's a little video of the final version. I hope this has helped those that were asking for ombre tutorials. I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye.